Colby? Welcome on board.
We'll pass Mel's name here along. Jeannie will get you a name.
All right.
That'll be the nice one.
So with the assumption of the vice chair, we now move on to the next order of business, which is the appointment of the district clerk. School law requires the school board to take official action to appoint the school clerk each year. And Mrs. Morgan, it is recommended that she is the clerk because she's done a very nice job for the school district in this capacity.
I'll move that we appoint Jeannie Morgan as Florence Carlton School District Clerk for the next school year.
Second.
Discussion? Thank you for coming on board and taking us on.
Oh, me?
You.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's been enjoyable, I've learned a lot.
Hopefully this coming year you'll feel more comfortable.
Yes, I'm hoping so too.
Okay. All right, so call for the question. All those in favor? Aye. All right, thank you, Jeannie.
Thank you.
Okay, and then we have issues that arise in the school that may need a compliance officer. So if we have complaints from within that students feel like they are being discriminated against, or if teachers feel like they're being discriminated against, we have to have an independent entity outside of the supervisor's role. And so Allison Bristow has agreed to receive the training for Title IX officer and act in this capacity for the school district.
Move to appoint Allison Bristow as the Florence Carlton School Title IX Compliance Officer for the 2013-2014 school year.
Discussion? Maybe say a word about this part of the Title IX versus the.
Yeah, this is different. This is different from when a parent filed a Title IX complaint. This is really an internal mechanism for controlling issues when we have students or teachers or employees that feel like there are issues in the school that require the attention of an outside agency to look at. And so the officer does the investigation. For example, you have a student that says another student is sexually harassing them, then this falls into the Title IX issue that requires investigation, and that's when we bring the Title IX compliance officer in to conduct that investigation for those reasons, as well as maybe you have a employee, a female employee that is being sexually harassed by a male supervisor, then they have a place to go which would not be a supervisor's position to file their concerns or complaints.
And it would be this kind of action, or this kind of situation where the board's Title IX committee would become involved if necessary, right?
Correct.
Okay, just to put a little clarity on that. Okay, so we have a second, and we've had some discussion. Any other discussion? Call for question. All those in favor? Aye. And thank you to Ms. Bristow for stepping up on that.
And at this time, we have the appointment of standing committees. As you see below are the committees from last year, and take action to fill each of the committee spots.
Okay, so somehow my name seems to be on here more
I
than
know
Vicky's.
that.
I don't know how that happened. So
You
we're
were
gonna
so eager
fix
last year.
that. I know. Let's say I must have hit my head.
But see, I was also, we also had the policy manual, where
Mhm.
but that's not.
It's not here.
That's not really
And
here,
I
but
was
you
on
took
that.
that
I
up. You
was
took
on
that
that.
on. Thank you so much.
Okay.
So I guess I would say that I would like everybody to say what they might be interested in doing. I'll say that I'm still interested in being on budget and finance, and I can stay with negotiations. Other than that, everybody else take a stab. So everybody say what they'd like to do, and then let's kind of go from there.
I'll stay on the book with you.
Okay?
I'm happy where I'm at.
I could go on the book with you.
Okay?
Title IX I was on, I don't remember us doing anything, but.
You know, we haven't. I mean, we just
But
haven't
just
had a
in
lot of
case.
issues, but
Yeah,
in
that's
case.
good.
I would say, I'd like to, there's three that I
you know, I'd like to use what I do. I'd say budget and finance negotiations, I have been following the Title IX, I'm pretty familiar with that, so those are the three that I would be interested in.
Title IX for sure. Negotiations, what do you think? Mel, does that feel okay for you, or do you?
Oh, yeah, I could.
I mean, if you want that, I'm fine with, I would take Title IX, budget and finance, those are my interests.
I'm feeling pretty comfortable in negotiations right now.
I think that's a good thing.
Okay. All right, so, Dorothy, how are you feeling about being on budget and finance? Well, Colby's interested in being on that. I want to be on it too, so Colby's interested in
I
being
don't
on
mind
that.
not being on it.
You don't- Okay, so we'll put Colby there. Okay. All right, so then, Mel and I'll stay on negotiations. So building and bond. Vicki, you want to stay there?
Yeah.
Dorothy,
Maybe safety.
you want to go to safety, Dorothy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll stay the same, yeah,
Okay.
that's all
All right, somebody get on the transportation committee. Vicki, that would be you.
No, I thought the chairman had to be in.
right.
No, come on, you're pulling my leg.
No, I-
Seriously?
No, seriously.
Seriously.
Isn't that right, Mr. McGee?
Yes, drive the bus.
Seriously.
Let's see, well, the thing is, I'm still on the, we're still on the medical policy review,
That's right, we still have policy review.
and I'd like to stay there.
And we need to have somebody take over Mike's spot there.
Are there gonna be any negotiations this year?
Well, we
Or
will
this next year?
be talking about, the classified staff.
Oh, that's.
So then, depending on what they do, whether it'll be a couple of years out before we really have to do anything with negotiations.
So we have policy review, we have Vicky on that. And that other spot filled, we have book review, we have a spot yet to fill. Transportation, we still have a spot to fill.
Okay,
Building
so,
bond, we still have a spot to fill.
so Vicki said she would take book review, right? Okay, so then we still have transportation, policy review. You'll do that?
I'll
Okay.
take building bond.
Okay,